Good evening, friends. How y'all doing? So tonight, we're going to play a game for just a little bit because I only have the demo version. It's been on my computer for about 4 months. Don't know why I haven't streamed it yet. Probably because it's pretty low on my list of interests. But the preview is the full game. The demo is the full game, except there's a 1 hour time limit. And I've already had it open for about 15 minutes, so we'll see how we do. But anyway, welcome to Up Up, Down Down, Left Right, Amen. I'm Adam Glass, and we're playing more retro Christian video games, or some definitions of retro. This one was put out in 2003. It is called the Walls of Jericho. Family-friendly gaming, a website dedicated to reviewing games from a Christian family perspective, calls this one of the best puzzle games of all time. It's a matching block game. We'll see how that is. Interesting enough, this was put out by Full Armor Games in 2003. As I said, in 2004, they were bought by a company called 180 Solutions out of Washington, and then got rolled into their flagship adware program, Zango.com. Zango.com, I'll forgive you if you don't remember that classic website. It gave you access to streaming videos and to video games kind of like this, if you would install a targeted ad program on your computer that would play ads on your desktop. This is the same company behind Hotbar. Hotbar was the Internet Explorer browser add-on that is probably still on your parents' computer, installing all kinds of adware. I should use the term adware. I got to be cautious there. Turns out Zango.com, after they themselves got sued by the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, for being adware, and settled out of court with a class action lawsuit for them being adware, they then started suing other companies that made adware deleters for labeling them adware. That process doesn't seem to have gone super well, because the company did go out of business in 2009. So I probably don't have to worry. Though somehow, some of their brands still exist, including Hotbar and Zango Cash, whatever that might be, according to Wikipedia. Of course, that also says as of 2010, which is now 12 years ago. I did not try to install I did not try to install Hotbar on my current computer, just for the sake of research. Maybe I will later, but probably not. Why would I? Anyway, our options here are our music volume. I've heard the music in this is very good. Sound effects volume, graphics quality, graph 9 quality. I'm going to put that all the way up. Full screen. We're obviously full screen. And help tips. Yeah, we'll leave those on. We have their choice to buy it. We can already paid is probably, just... oh. Don't know what happened there. Close that. I didn't mean to minimize it, I guess. Already paid apparently pops up a browser menu, or browser window, to punch in my user code, which probably, I imagine, checks an online database that is no longer online. So, other games. These are not other games by the company. I don't know what Reflexive Arcade is, because Full Armor Studios made mostly just vaguely Christian games. Full Reflexive Arcade looks more like it might be Zumba, or Zomba, Zombo. Zango. There we go. I remember the name. Zumba is something different. And Zombicom is something else different, but very good. There we go. Just hitting escape got me out of that one. Well, we might as well just play, right? Destroy the walls. Click and drag blocks into rows of 3, 4, or 5 of a kind. Cool. Done. All right. Click and drag. Look at that. Pretty classic computer game, puzzle game. I got little people cheering me around. The Israelites marching around the walls of Jericho doing the Cabbage Patch for some reason. Looks like I got some sort of special... I wonder how I trigger that. Not that way. Not that way either. Oh, I can freely move. Interesting. So most of these games, you can only make a move if you're going to eliminate something, but apparently not this one. The music is surprisingly good. Do I have energy? Is that... Am I wasting anything? But it doesn't look like it. Play that electro bass. All right. Okay, apparently that's the point of each round. So I could have done that 20 minutes ago. Your followers at the bottom of the screen will leave if you don't destroy enough blocks. Once they're all gone, game over. Okay, so that's where my point system comes in. If I waste time just moving stuff around, they won't stick around. I gotta make them Cabbage Patch so they never leave. I'm not feeling a lot of our biblical inspiration for this. Joshua at the Battle of Jericho. Oh, I didn't get... Well, that's annoying. I made an L shape. That should have eliminated all of them. This is so far not the greatest puzzle game ever. Doesn't even have the greatest puzzle game soundtrack ever. Which is obviously Tetris. There are moments where this soundtrack sounds like it's about to introduce Judge Judy. Alright, well, in the story, the Israelites marched around the walls of Jericho once a day for 7 days. Why are they worshiping the wall? That... Man, there's some biblical problems here. Anyway, they march around the walls once a day for 7 days. Red blocks conceal special power blocks. Click to reveal which type of power they are, then drag them into a row of 3. Cool. Sounds great. Probably. Alright. Is that something I could always do? Why not just reveal them to begin with? Why? Oh, because I can still knock them out without revealing anything. 2 times fire charm. I don't understand the rules of this game. Why am I able to eliminate red ones if red ones are power-ups that just clicking on changes what they are? Why would I even have that option? This is terrible. There's a lot of flashing lights going on right now. Epilepsy warning. I feel like the fireball one has not had consistent results. Alright, I haven't finished the story yet, have I? So they march around once a day, per day, blowing their horns. And on the 7th day, they march around 7 times, and that's when the walls fall down. To destroy the wall, you need to match up 3 glowing arc blocks. Well, I'm on level 4. Why would you tell me how to win the level this far in? Why would that not be tip number 1? It doesn't make sense at all. Family Friendly Games also talked up the graphics of this game, which I would say made sense if they were reviewing it in 2003, but they weren't. They're reviewing it sometime after that. They say 2003 in their review in a way that suggests it has not been 2003 for some time when they write. Why is this music like it is? I'm into it. It just doesn't fit the game. Or much of anything. Oh, I'm low on people. I gotta start clearing stuff faster, I think. Assuming those are the rules. Oh wait, I can win. There we go. I gotta remember when I can win. Arc blocks are earned by destroying lots of blocks. The gold bar at the top of the screen will show you how close you are. So the higher the gold bar goes. Maybe I should just start hitting next tip, since the tips are the tutorial for some. It's bad game design. Don't like that I can't get multiples. Oh, why are these... Do I need to get lightning to trigger something? No, because now they were X'd out and now they aren't. Well, I wonder what the shofar is. I don't know that we even have... Really don't like that these people are worshipping the wall. That feels very weird to me. Do I have it and I'm just not paying attention? I don't think I do have it yet. Oh, but now I do. There we go. Well, I guess since I get a bonus per follower, it would behoove me to get more followers before I destroy that. Art blocks can also be earned by using the powers indicated by mini icons. Oh, okay. Which can activate that type of power block. What is that even? I gotta figure out what that is. What are you gonna do? It's powerful. Well, I got 2 chains. His followers remind me of, oh, what was that? Primeval? Was that what it was called? The Super Nintendo fighting game where you were like dinosaur. Why is there a submarine sandwich bonus? That seems anachronistic. But you were like giant monsters. Oh, an angel is dropping sandwiches to keep followers around. What a great bonus. That's admittedly hilarious, and I like it. Anyway. Don't know what to... Anyway, the game Primeval, I think is what it was called. But you controlled like giant monsters, and you would have followers cheering you on. And you could pick up your followers and throw them at your opponent. If that was something you'd want to do. As I recall. That was not a Christian video game, so I shouldn't talk about it on this game. Need more sandwiches. These guys are leaving. They're just like me. They leave when the sandwiches are gone. Well, like any matching block game, this is addicting at least. The number of followers lingering on screen is determined by your speed and effectiveness. Pull off lots of moves to keep them hanging around longer. I'm going to let that continue to trickle. If they wanted to tell me how to play better, they could just tell me how to play. Obviously, not what they're up to. Dare you. Oh, oh, they're plagues. Frogs. Acts of God for some reason. No, don't leave. Don't leave, friends. I'll find out what the horn does. I probably could have guessed that. All right, it's an earthquake. I think I almost lost there with that guy leaving. I really don't know. Crumbling blocks also generate more followers to enter stage left, keeping them coming or you'll run out fast. I don't want to do that, do I? There's a big explodey thing. I got a quake chain that time. Don't know what that means. But I don't know what most things mean in this game, so... I think I'm going to become obsessed with the soundtrack to this. This one sounds like if the guy who did the music for the Futurama theme song was writing the theme for the underground levels of Super Mario Brothers. It's not warning me when I'm almost out of people. But it seems like I'm almost out of people a lot. There, I'm actually out of people. Okay. My faith has failed? That's uncalled for. It wasn't my faith, it was my mouse. At least I got the high score. By a lot. In the Hall of Legends. Wait, what are those high scores? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Cool. Let's go again. Rare meteor blocks activate when destroyed and scare off some of your followers. Okay. Have I seen one of those yet? I don't even know what those rare meteor blocks. You know, I'm just now realizing how long I've played this, and it hasn't given me any sort of Bible lesson. Which I'm okay with, I think. Mostly because I don't trust the guys who sold out to the adware company. Destroying a sandwich block. Yeah, with any kind of power will activate an angel who will feed your followers tasty hoagies, keeping them on screen longer. I figured that one out on my own, but I'm glad to see you write it out. Hoagies is such a great word. Come on. I really don't like that I can't go multiple directions. That's bad game design for this sort of game. You gotta be able to get combos like that. Adjust music. Well, that's not a tip. Well, I guess, no, that's actually purely a tip, I guess. Has the music repeated yet? Oh, well, that's... I can also drag. Could have used a tip from like that from number 1. Click the musical note button to randomly choose a new musical track. I don't want to do that. Especially when you're going to play me my favorite one. I gotta find music credits for this game. Classic math rock going on now. Oh, the Ark of the Covenant showed up. I assume that's been there every time, I just hadn't noticed. Difficulty increases with each level. Use strategy and speed. I feel like speed is the only strategy. I want the Hoagie Angel again. Bring me back the Hoagie Angel. I wish Hoagie Angels were biblically accurate. Guys, what would you do if an angel brought you a hoagie? No, that's not really an accurate description of what's going on, though, is it? What would you do if an angel dropped a bunch of hoagies on the ground and you found one of the hoagies? Oh, I lost again. I don't like that my faith has failed. Destroy the walls. Oh, we're back to tip number 1. Okay, we don't need tips anymore. There were 13 tips. Really do love how each track in this game sounds like it was written for a different game. After the walls fall, the Israelites are supposed to run in and kill people. Like a lot of people. Like all the men at least. Kind of not disappointed that that part's not accurate. I wonder what happens when I run timeout. So we should be close. Music sounds procedurally generated. Wouldn't it be neat if it were? I'm glad I only have an hour to play this game. So I could definitely waste a lot of time doing it. Are those the bad meteors? They don't seem to be. About to run out of guys again. There we go. My faith has failed. Well, I don't think I have enough time to get a high score now. Oh, that's... Can I see the credits? High score options. Oh, that's going to quit the desktop. Shoot. I have 3 minutes remaining. Alright, well, let's play it out. Doesn't look like there's credits. So I can't figure out who did the music. It's disappointing. We've had some pretty loosely biblically inspired games on this. And while Left Behind is definitely the most loosely biblically inspired, what with it basing an entire theology on like one verse. I think I'll name this one as number 2. Just wonder... Another game from the same company looked like a Pac-Man clone that was about collecting mana. Another one was a puzzle game where you're Solomon finding secret rooms in a temple or something. I haven't been able to actually find copies of these. I was just looking at their website on the Internet Archive. It's not a bad game, though. I mean, it's competently enoughly programmed. It's a problem we have with a lot of these Christian games is that they're just shovelware, right? This one seems to have thought, or had thought put into it. Programming put into it. The theme is loose, certainly. And could exist on any number of things. My trial period is over. Do I want to purchase the game? For $19.99 USD? Quick Pay. This integrated system is safe, secure, and will allow you to immediately resume using the product. Please connect to the internet. I'm already connected. Well, it looks like Reflexive. It's the payment processor. Who knows? Well, let's do a little internet sleuthing, see if we can figure out. Unfortunately, Walls of Jericho is a pretty generic name. So, well, there's an American metalcore band from Detroit called the Walls of Jericho. Who reformed in 2003. All right, need a different. Oh, here's someone who's uploaded the music to YouTube. There's the soundtrack to the television show Jericho. Alright, yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find this. How sad. How very sad. All right. Well, that was Walls of Jericho. Now it's time to find out how pervasive the adware is prior to its getting bought out by the outright adware company as I try to uninstall it. Wish me luck. All right. Don't know what I'll play next week. That was a breather week anyway, and not a very good one. Yeah, no theology in that one, which is nice. It's nice. It's nice to play a Christian video game that's not preaching at me, or integrating its Christianness by just asking me Bible trivia questions. So it's got that going for it. But yeah, it's fine. It was a fine game. It didn't need to be a Christian video game. And I suppose in many ways it was not a Christian video game. So there's that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. It's been up, up, down, down, left, right. Amen. Have a good week.